David Menzies for Rebel News here in Brampton, Ontario, and I'm at the intersection of Queen Street and Jacuzzi Road. And a few days ago, November 1st, in the wee hours of the morning to be precise, this was the scene of a horrific accident. And it's also a story of, well, law enforcement incompetence. Well, let's get to the accident first. 20-year-old Courtney Kahn was taking a lift home to her residence not very far from this intersection. The driver was Sukhdev Singh. He's 31. He's a father of a newborn baby. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Later, it would turn out that Courtney, too, had perished in this accident. And this is where the police incompetence comes into play. Courtney, taking a rideshare, naturally was in the back seat. And if you can believe it, the police that came to investigate this horrific crash didn't look in the back seat. So what happened, according to our sources, is as the hours passed on, Courtney Kahn's mother was understandably becoming frantic. Where was her daughter? It had been some 12 hours since there was last contact. And allegedly through using the iPhone tracing app, the last known location was here. Then what happened is a detective on his own volition went to the towing company and inspected the car yet again. And that's when he made a gruesome discovery. Courtney Kahn was dead in the back seat.
The collision was so violent and the deformation of the vehicle was so severe that at the rear passenger compartment of that vehicle, a void was created, and the individual, our 20-year-old woman, the poor girl, was in that void, and because of the deformation and the crumple effect of that vehicle, she just was not visible to first responders.
Why wouldn't you look in the back seat? We reached out to Jay Bannister of Mad Lab Press. He's a former police officer. He's also a former traffic cop, and he said it is due rigueur procedure when there is a car accident to look all over the car, look in the back seat, to look in the trunk. You're looking for alcohol, you're looking for drugs. And he is baffled that no one thought to look in the back. Now, as for the person who caused the accident, I can't give you his name, folks. It's a 17-year-old. He is a young offender. He surely didn't perish. And he's got the protection of society in terms of being outed for what he did in slamming into the Honda Civic that was carrying Courtney Kahn. I'll reach out to Peel Regional Police, their media relations department, see if they can make sense of it all. Now, we did indeed hear back from Peel Regional Police, the media relations department. Here is what Constable Tyler Bell Morena said in part, quote, "We are leading a joint debrief with our partners to fully review the incident," end quote. Rebel News will follow up with Peel Regional Police when the review has been completed. Stay tuned. All that remains of Courtney is this vigil, this tribute. I bumped into her cousin while we were filming. He was too distraught to come on camera. He described her as a good person, very entrepreneurial, and to think she was doing all the right things, wasn't she, folks? Coming home late at night, not behind the wheel, but taking a ride share, and look at the awful price she paid. Absolutely despicable. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, I know you love it when Rebel News brings you the other side of the story. The fact is, we need your help. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to rebelfieldreports.com? That's rebelfieldreports.com. Unlike the mainstream media trained seals, we don't get a single nickel from the Mark Carney Liberals, nor would we ever accept it if offered. We need your help. Once again, if you're able, rebelfieldreports.com.